Hey friends, hope you're doing amazing. Today, this video could change how you see yourself, really. But before we dive in, let me ask you a question. Have you ever woken up and felt like the whole world is moving faster than you? Like everyone else seems confident, while you're stuck wondering if you're good enough, smart enough, or brave enough to take the next step? Today's story is about learning how to be confident in modern life through real, emotional moments that reflect what many of us go through every day. Every morning, you wake up before sunrise. The room is dim, and the first thing you feel is a heavy weight in your chest. You lie still for a moment, listening to your own breath, wondering if the day ahead will bring new challenges you are not ready for. Outside your window, the world is quiet, but inside your mind, a storm of doubts and worries stirs. What if I am not good enough? You ask yourself. What if I fail today like I sailed yesterday? Your heart races, as though your body expects something bad to happen at any moment. You reach for your phone on the nightstand. The lock screen glows with reminders from friends and notifications from social media. In just a few swipes, you see smiling faces, people celebrating successes, snapshots of friends on exciting adventures. You feel a pang of envy mixed with sadness. Their lives look perfect, confident, full of promise, while yours feels uncertain. You close the phone and tuck it under your pillow. I want to feel strong like them, you think. But how? The answer seems distant, as if hiding behind a locked door. You sit up and swing your legs over the edge of the bed. The floor is cool under your feet. You stand, and for a moment you feel small and shaky, as if your body is surprised to be upright. But then you take a deep breath, letting the air fill your lungs. Your chest rises, and you notice a tiny spark of courage. I can do this, you whisper, even though you are not sure if you believe it yet. You take the first step toward the day, putting on your shoes, washing your face, choosing an outfit that feels comfortable and true to you. These small acts are your first statements of confidence. I choose to face the day. After breakfast, you step outside into the morning light. The breeze carries the scent of fresh grass and dew. You close your eyes and lift your face to feel the air on your skin. In this moment, the world seems full of promise. You remember a story you once heard about a field that stretched as far as the eye could see, where each blade of grass was a chance to move forward. In your mind, you picture that field now, and you imagine yourself standing at its edge. The tall grass sways gently, beckoning you to step inside. You take a deep breath and start walking. Your foot sinks softly into the grass, and you feel the earth giving way beneath you. At first, you worry that the grass will be too high, too thick, that you will lose your way. But with each step, you find a path opening in front of you, marked only by your footprints. You think about the times you felt afraid, the first time you spoke in front of a class, the first time you asked someone out on a date, the first time you shared your art or your writing. Your heart had pounded so loudly that you were sure everyone around you could hear it. Your hands had trembled, and you worried that your voice would crack. But here you are, walking through the grass. You notice how your shoulders drop, how your breathing becomes steadier. You realize that every step, no matter how small, is proof that you can move forward despite fear. You pause and look back at the path you have walked. There are footprints in the soft earth leading back to where you began. You'll feel a surge of pride. These footprints are evidence that you dared to start. They remind you that you are already stronger than you think. You place your hand on your chest and smile. A small, genuine smile. Inside, you feel something shift. The weight in your chest is lighter now. Ahead of you, a gentle hill rises from the sea of grass. In the distance, it looks steeper than it truly is. as if your mind has made it taller, more daunting. You remember a time on a family hike when you stood at the base of a rocky hill. You had looked up at the rough path and told yourself that you could not climb it. You had felt discouraged, thinking everyone else was faster, stronger, more capable. But then your mother had placed her hand on your shoulder and said, "Just take one step." Then another. That memory fills you with warmth. You lean forward and begin to climb the hill, one careful foot after the other, just like before. As you climb, you feel the air grow cooler and the breeze stronger. You bend slightly to keep your balance and place your hands on your thighs to steady yourself. Your legs burn with effort, but you keep going. You repeat to yourself, one step, one step. You feel the rhythm of your heartbeat in your ears. Your breaths come in steady, controlled bursts. You think of every time in the past when you said, "I can't," and then tried anyway. You think of the moments when you surprised yourself by succeeding. You remember how good it felt to reach the top that day, with sunlight warming your face and the breeze whispering through the trees. You recall how you leaned on a rock afterward, heart racing, but filled with joy. Right now, those memories give you strength. Soon, you reach the top of the hill. You stand upright, looking out over the field you have crossed. The grass shimmers in the morning light. The sky is a brilliant blue. Your heart swells with a mixture of relief and triumph. You raise your arms above your head and let out a soft cheer. "I did it," you say to yourself. The breeze carries your words away, but you hear them echo in your mind. This is the power of small victories. They build on each other, forging a foundation of confidence that grows stronger with every success. From this high point, the field spreads out again, and you notice something you had not seen before: a fallen log, large and weathered, lying across your path. Moss and lichen cover its rough surface, and you wonder how you will get past it. Your mind whispers doubts. What if it is too slippery? What if you fall? But you remember the hill, and you think, "I can try." You step forward and place one foot on the log. It creaks under your weight. You feel your ankle twist slightly, but you adjust quickly. You stretch your arms out for balance. Your heart thumps, but it does not stop you. You place your second foot on the log, and now both feet are touching its surface. You feel the rough bark under your shoes, the moss giving a bit under your weight. You lean forward, core tight, eyes focused on the spot where your next foot will land. You breathe in and take another step. You are halfway across. Then you take the final step and hop onto the grass on the other side. You pause, heart racing, and let a triumphant smile spread across your face. You did not even fall. You balanced. You overcame that obstacle. As you rest for a moment, you reflect on the meaning of this log. In modern life, every small challenge, sending a message to someone new, asking a question in a meeting, applying for a scholarship, can feel like this log blocking your way. It can look bigger than it really is. Your mind can fill with worst-case scenarios. But you have shown yourself that you can step onto the log, one foot at a time, and find your way across. You have proved to yourself that you can balance fear and action, and that each step forward brings you closer to the other side. You continue walking, and soon the field begins to change. The tall grass gives way to a patch of wildflowers, bright purple, sunny yellow, crisp white. You kneel down and touch a petal. It feels soft and delicate, like a whisper against your skin. The flowers seem fragile, but they stand tall in the breeze. You recall how many people believe that confidence is something you either have or you do not. They think it is born in you or it never comes. But you kneel among these flowers, and feel a new understanding blossom inside you. Confidence, like these flowers, starts small and delicate. It needs care and attention. It needs small acts of courage, like petals opening one by one. If you water it with positive thoughts, if you protect it from weeds of doubt, it can grow strong roots and stand firm. You stand and brush your hands on your jeans, smiling at the sea of color around you. You feel a quiet happiness. You pick a single flower and hold it gently. You remind yourself that confidence does not mean you never feel scared. It means you have the strength to try, even when you are afraid. Every time you choose action over fear, you water your inner confidence. Each small success is a drop of water that nourishes your roots. Further on, you hear the sound of running water. You follow the soft melody and find a small stream cutting through the field. The water sparkles as it tumbles over smooth stones. You bend down and cup your hands under the flow. The water is cool and fresh. You bring it to your lips and drink deeply. The coolness spreads through your body, awakening you. You laugh softly at how good it feels to drink bare-handed from a stream. You splash some water on your face, refreshing your skin and your spirit. In modern life, moments of rest and renewal can feel rare. You might think you have to keep pushing forward without pause. But here by the stream, you realize the importance of refilling your energy. Small breaks, listening to your favorite song, taking a short walk, talking to a friend, can give you the strength to walk on. They are like this stream, always available if you take the time to notice them. You scoop more water and let it run through your fingers, reminding yourself to refill your own spirit regularly. Refreshed, you rise and continue your journey. The field now opens into a wide plain. The sky stretches high above you, dotted with soft clouds. You feel a sense of boundless possibility. You think about all the horizons you have yet to reach, future dreams, ideas you want to share, goals you want to achieve. You realize that the horizon is not a fixed line. It moves as you move. Each step you take extends the plain, bringing new opportunities into view. You walk forward with confidence in your stride. You remember the doubt that woke you this morning, the knot in your chest. It's still there, but it feels smaller now, easier to manage. You rest your hand on your heart and send it a gentle message. Thank you for warning me when I need to watch out, but I don't need you to stop me. You take another deep breath and let it out slowly, releasing the last of your tension with the exhale. As you walk, you think of people you admire. You think of creators who share their work online, speakers who stand in front of crowds, athletes who compete in big games. You realize that none of them walked this plane without fear. They each had doubts, worries, and 1,000 what-ifs in their minds. But they put one foot in front of the other despite those doubts. That is what made them confident in the end. You realize that your heroes are not fearless, they are courageous. They are ordinary people who chose action over fear. You round a gentle bend and encounter another obstacle, a patch of mud where the ground has turned soft from recent rain. Your mind immediately pictures muddy shoes and socks soaked through. You feel a flicker of hesitation, but then you remember the log and the hill. You remember how you crossed them, one step at a time. You remind yourself that obstacles are just tests of your resolve. You step carefully at the edge of the mud, testing the ground with your toes. You find a firmer spot and place your foot fully. You shift your weight and carry on, careful but undaunted. You navigate the muddy stretch, and before long, you are back on firm ground. You may have slowed down, but you moved forward. With each step, you build more stories of success in your mind. You realize that confidence is not built in a single big win. It is built in countless small moments, crossing the mud without hesitation, saying yes to a new opportunity, offering help when someone needs it, speaking up when your voice matters. Each moment grows your inner strength like rings in a tree trunk showing years of growth. You continue until the sun begins to lower in the sky. The golden hour light bathes the plain in a warm glow. You pause and look back at the path you have traveled. Your footprints create a winding line, weaving through grass, over hills, past logs and streams, around mud patches and wildflowers. You see how far you have come. The knot in your chest is gone now. It has been replaced by a steady calm. Your heart beats with a quiet confidence that feels like home. You realize that modern life will continue to present new fields and plains, new logs and mud patches. It will bring messages that demand replies, meetings that call for your voice, challenges that ask for your courage. But you have learned how to face them by taking the first step, by building momentum with small acts of courage, by celebrating each tiny victory, by resting when you need to, and by remembering that confidence is a journey, not a destination. As you stand in the warm glow of sunset, you speak to yourself with kindness. You are enough. You are brave. You can keep going. You take one last look at the horizon, a broad plain stretching toward a sky painted with pink and orange clouds, and you step forward. Your heart does not pound with fear anymore. Instead, it pulses with steady hope. You trust that whatever comes next, you have the strength to face it. You carry your confidence like a lantern in your hand, ready to light the way. And so, you walk on, into the twilight, holding your head high, knowing that each step you take is a testament to your courage, and that confidence will continue to grow with every step you choose to take.